Hi all. So can you eat pizza on a weight loss diet? Yes, you can. You can eat this pizza. So let's see how to make a pizza that you can eat and still lose weight. So here I'm using a ready-made pizza crust because obviously I'm too busy. As I mentioned before, I have a full-time job, so any shortcuts I can take, I will take. So this pizza crust that I was trying to show you is ultra thin, and it's 130 calories for 1/3. So which means it's 390 calories for the whole pizza. So I am going to be counting calories this time. So anyway, so this can of tomato paste, the ingredients show that the only ingredient listed is tomato. So that's great. It's pure tomato paste. So I'm going to turn this into pizza sauce. I added salt. Now I'm adding some Italian herbs, and I will add a bit of garlic powder, and I'm going to attempt to mix it up in the can itself because, as you know, in real life, we don't want to, take it out in a bowl and mix it in a bowl and, make another bowl dirty that we have to wash. So I'm going to mix it up right in the can. I'm not going to use the full can. I'm only going to use half of it. The other half I will save for next week when I make pizza again, because I do make this every week. It's a great way to have. It's a pretty it has a lot of veggies. It's very tasty. I tested the salt. It looks good. I'm going to dish out about half of the pizza sauce that I just made and spread it around on my pizza crust. I have to tell you, this is actually a really good pizza crust. Look in your grocery store and just get the pizza crust with the lowest calories. I've tried a variety of them, including cauliflower crust pizza, thin crust, and this ultra thin crust gives me just the right amount of bite and the low amount of calories. Onto this pizza crust with the sauce, you can add any toppings you like. I'm going to add a spring mix, which includes a bunch of different lettuce leaves as well as spinach. If you want, you can just add spinach, or you can also add mushrooms, olives, pretty much anything that you like. In my case, I'm adding my spring mix, and I will add the onions and the orange bell pepper. So I sliced up one red onion. It was a smallish red onion, and I also sliced up about half of the orange bell pepper. Sometimes I add mushrooms as well, but this is all I had in terms of veggies. So that's all that's going to go on this pizza. And the interesting thing about this pizza, of course, is that there is barely any, fat in this. But since I am adding a whole lot of veggies, I do want to add some good fat to this, to make sure that, all the nice fat soluble vitamins and minerals are being absorbed by the body. So I am going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You can totally skip that part if you don't want to, and you will then save 120 calories. Yes, that's a hefty amount for adding to your pizza, and you totally don't need to add, but I'm adding it because I'm using fat-free cheese. So you can use the mozzarella, but the mozzarella is pretty high in fat and calories. This cheese that I'm using, which is fat-free, is about 30 calories per slice. I will use 7 slices of this, so that's 210 calories. So to recap, it's 390 for the crust, 210 for the cheese. That brings it to 600 calories. I added a tablespoon of olive oil. That's 120 calories. So that brought me up to 720 calories. And probably the veggies and the sauce are another 100 calories. They're probably not, but I'm just rounding up. So it's 820 calories for the whole pizza. And I will have half of it. My husband will have the other half. So that's only 410 calories. I'm going to put it in the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. And that's all you need, but you do need to put it on really high heat. So here it is out of the oven. It looks so delicious. Oh my goodness, it looks great. I'm going to slice it up, and it's piping hot. I mean, you could let it sit for a minute or two before you slice it, but the crust is pretty thin, so this pizza does cool very fast. So I don't wait around. I just the pan is really hot, so I'm using my oven mitt. But I'm going to slice it up, and we are going to be ready for dinner. We usually top it with some chili flakes, and my husband also likes to add some Parmigiano to it, but he'll just add to his half. I don't like that. So here it is, everyone. Enjoy this pizza. You can have half a pizza for only 410 calories. It's light, it's not very heavy, and it's quite filling. So enjoy, and do remember to like and subscribe.